later it did come back. I don't know what the problem was, but some of the stores couldn't get them to shoot right, and they never really elaborated what their problem was. But
Hmm.
that's where finding a tech that knows what's going on. Um, and because I'd had my store, you know, 10 years before that, all the bows, the older bows come in, they're automatically my bows to work on.
Yep.
Well, that's what I worked on for several years, was those older bows. And so the newer ones that come in, and I can work on those as well. But anybody that come in with an old bow, they normally give it to me to work on. And I had some extra stabilizers from for PSE bows. I actually brought them in because once in a while we'd get a bow that needed the string cable, the cable slide
Yep.
bar for it. And I brought in some of those. I had a whole bunch of extra ones, and we'd get once in a while we'd get one, we'd need one because it was, the locking screw, bolt would or nut would come out, it'd
Oh
lose
yeah.
it,
I've.
or it'd get bent somehow or something, and or got really gummed up, and it was just easier sometimes just put a new one on than it was to try and clean up an old one, and
Mm-hmm.
because it got gummed up for some reason, and trying to clean them sometimes just wasn't worth it,
And you
and
run into people trying to solve their own issues. Cable slides. I've seen people try to lube those up with. I mean, it was even WD-40. Like, no, no, no. I
it gets
watched
on a
one
string and
guy.
wrecks the string.
Oh yeah, I watched one guy put red grease on his cable side. Swore it helped. Swore it helped his bow. I'm going, yeah, until you go out in the dirt and then it just gums up and it's completely worthless and your cable doesn't slide. It just goes. I was like, no.